Good afternoon, you big bunch of coconuts. It's nice to see you. Today we have a story about a friendly. Hi, I'm a dinosaur. We have a dinosaur story. And I have some friends that are watching today too. I have a pterodactyl behind me. I've got two dinosaurs over here. And then I think you're familiar with this big guy who was in our puppet place. Rah! He wants to sit and watch too. So we're going to read a story today about Dazzle the Dinosaur. And it is a fiction story. And we're talking about D words. And soon you're going to be a detective. So these are the different kinds of dinosaurs you might see, not today, but way back in the Jurassic period, which is long time ago. So it's a fiction story. Dazzle the Dinosaur, Marcus Pfister. All right, let's see if I can get this in so you could see it best. When Mother Myosaurus came back to her nest, she was surprised to find another egg next to her own. It wasn't her egg. Where could it have come from? She wondered. Instinctively, she covered up both eggs to protect them. And the valley was a dangerous place where food was scarce and water was hard to find. There were even some dinosaurs who raided nests as soon as a mother's back was turned. The other Myosauruses were curious about this odd-looking egg. As soon as the two eggs started to crack, they all came running to see what would hatch. Do you see the funny-looking egg? It's kind of iridescent. That's a really long word, iridescent. Aww. Look at everybody staring at the one Myosaurus and the cracking egg. From the mother's own speckled egg, out stepped a sweet-looking baby girl. Everybody oohed and awed. When the other egg started to crack open, they held their breath. But then they sighed. It was just another ordinary baby dinosaur. The Myosauruses were about to turn away when the baby dino gave a little stretch, yawned, and poof! Up popped a row of glowing spines along his back. They had never seen anything like it. What kind of a dinosaur are you? They asked. I don't know, the little dinosaur said shyly. Mother Myosaurus couldn't take her eyes off the glittering spines. We'll call you Dazzle. Can you see the dazzling spines? Makes sense. Dazzle the dinosaur. Ah, here they are. Mother Myosaurus named the little girl Maya, and soon she and Dazzle were the best of friends. Every day they would go out and play, finding fresh shoots and roots to eat. But they were never allowed to go beyond the edge of the trees. Everywhere they turned, there was a Myosaurus watching, keeping them safe. Kind of like when you go out, you know you're safe because your parents are watching or your grandparents. One night, Maya and Dazzle were awake when they should have been sleeping. What are you thinking of? Maya asked her friend. Well, I wish we could go off on our own and explore without someone watching us all the time, said Dazzle. Well, we can't because it's too dangerous around here, Maya said. The Dionysus raids our nest and the Tyrannosaurus Rex chases us away from the water. Then why do we live here? Asked Dazzle. Mother told me that our family used to live in a cave in a valley surrounded by the mountains. There was always a fresh spring in the cave, and the valley was filled with trees and ferns. What happened? Long ago, when Mother was young, a vicious Dragonsaurus took over our cave when the Myosauruses were out eating. He was so fierce that they had to move away. Oh, I won't stand for that, Dazzle said. We'll have to chase them away. Yeah, yawned Maya. It's up to you and me. In the morning, the two little dinosaurs couldn't wait to get started on their adventure. They went through the trees as they did every day, but this time they scampered off and disappeared among the rocks. Dazzle was a little scared, but Maya cheered him on. The mountains are nearby. If we climb up these rocks, we'll be able to see them. Just then, the rocks beneath them rumbled and shook. It was an earthquake. Can you see these? I think it's not so much rocks. Maya and Dazzle were tossed to the ground. Then suddenly a giant stegosaurus stood in front of them. Those weren't rocks, it was the stegosaurus's back. Why are you two little dinosaurs so far away from home? Asked the kind stegosaurus. We're just playing a game, Maya said quickly. You'd better watch out. You are lucky it was me who climbed on and not a Tyrannosaurus Rex. She's right, said Dazzle. We should probably go home now. So Dazzle and Maya turned back for the grove of trees where all the Myosauruses would look out for them and keep them safe. Good thinking, little dinosaurs. Uh-oh! But just as they found some tall ferns to eat, they heard the rumbling thunder of giant footsteps and an ear-shattering roar. It was a Tyrannosaurus Rex. He had spotted the two little dinosaurs and he was hungry. Split up, said Maya. Twist and turn. Find a place to hide. Run! So Dazzle ran away from his friend, dashing under the branches, in and out of shadows. But every time the sunlight flashed on his spines, the Tyrannosaurus Rex gave another roar and came after him. Finally, Dazzle saw a dark grassy hollow and curled up inside, keeping his spines from showing. He hardly dared to breathe. Tyrannosaurus Rex thundered up and down and roared until finally he gave up. Dazzle waited a long time before he climbed out to find Maya. Yeah, I guess he can't hide anywhere. Look at those spines. Poor Dazzle, Maya cried as she jumped out of the ferns. Your spines kept giving you away. You're lucky he didn't catch you. Dazzle was just happy to be alive. He wanted a nap. The two of them found a nice warm tree trunk to lean against, and they fell fast asleep. I don't know if that's a tree trunk, but they do look comfy. Oh, look at him. What? They didn't wake up until their tree trunk lifted up from the ground and shook itself. Well, I'm sorry to disturb you, said a deep voice, but my leg was getting stiff, said the Apatosaurus. What are you doing so far from home? He asked. Maya decided to tell him the truth. We were trying to find the cave where my family used to live, but we got lost, said Dazzle. Could you show us the way home? He almost said, but Maya interrupted. The way to the cave, she finished. The Apatosaurus waved his long neck thoughtfully. The Dragonsaurus is a dangerous dinosaur, but as long as it's still daytime, I don't see the harm. The Dragonsaurus is terrified of light. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. The Apatosaurus reached his head down over the trees and called to the flying reptiles for help. Down swooped two pterodactyls and a Quetzalcoatlus. I'll take you there, said the Quetzalcoatlus, who was big enough to carry the two little dinosaurs. But you have to get ready to go back at sunset. I'm not staying around when that Dragonsaurus wakes up. They reached the cave just as the afternoon sun shone on the trees in the valley. Nothing had ever looked so beautiful to the little dinosaurs. They peered into the cave and could see the Dragonsaurus fast asleep. They had to get rid of him so their family could return. But how? Maya bravely crept into the cave. Suddenly, the Dragonsaurus sniffed and jumped up, blinking his eyes. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. Maya was trapped. Uh-oh. The Dragonsaurus gave a mighty roar. Dazzle thought fast. Quickly, he turned his back so every spine caught the sunshine and reflected the light right into the giant dinosaur's eyes. The Dragonsaurus screamed and ran out of the cave to escape the light, but since it was bright outside as well, the Dragonsaurus just kept running. Yay, Dazzle! Maya and Dazzle took a long drink of water from the fresh spring and went outside to meet the Quetzalcoatlus. What did you do to that Dragonsaurus? He asked in amazement. I saw him running away. Well, Dazzle scared him off with his beautiful, dazzling spines. He saved my life. The Quetzalcoatlus flew the two little dinosaurs back to their family so they could tell everyone the great news. The next day, Dazzle and the Myosauruses climbed the mountains and settled in their old cave. Tomorrow, we can explore our new forest all by ourselves, said Dazzle. And you can let your spine shine as much as you want, said Mother Myosaurus. You'll be safe there. The end. So that story was about a dinosaur because we're talking about D-dog-duh. D, hello, D, dinosaur, duh, 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 duh. So, you have an assignment. Oh, he's got one little baby tooth. Oh, two. Oh, look, a little one there. You are to be a detective. Detective? That's right, a detective. You're to be a detective and look for four D words in your house. You can do it! Write the words as best you can, not perfect, and use one in a sentence. It's Detective Day. Detective Day! Yay! Yay! Have a good time. Look for those D words. Bye.